So here we are, that's better, you can see me big now. So yeah, now you'll be able to see the bloody sunburn. It's on my, well I don't know if you can you see that? Can you tell the difference? The light's not very good in here. It's not a good look that though. I'm half Scottish, so I just go bright red and then go straight back to milk bottle white really. Good evening everybody, massive shout out to those listening on the audio experience as well. Like I was just saying in the little intro bit there, tonight I'm going to show you the ins and outs of a brand new feature that Instagram have brought out called Instagram TV. And I was saying before, people will be like, oh God, what? Not another place for me to have to upload shit to. This is very different, and I'm really intrigued with how this is going to play out because it's not like any other video platform. You guys might already have YouTube, you might already have Facebook, I'm sure you have. You've probably been posting stuff to Instagram, like the 60-second videos. But this genuinely is very, very different, and I've got a little presentation to go through with you tonight, and then I'm actually going to share my phone on screen, and I'm going to show you like around the app so that you ain't got any excuse not to start using it basically. And I want some ideas from you guys of how you're going to use it. This is you'll see why it's different in a minute, but it opens up like a whole different style of video making. Effectively, you'll be making videos in a way you've never made videos before, editing them in a slightly different way as well. So I'll be interested to know how you reckon you're going to use it. So if you're just joining now, thanks for everyone who's already shared. Give this a little share out. I'll get this PDF up on the screen, and we will begin. So yeah, give it a retweet, give it a share on Facebook, or if you just want all the ninja tips and tactics to yourself, don't share it with anybody. I hope you're listening. But yeah, don't share it if you don't want to. So I've labelled this presentation, How Actors Can Stand Out on Instagram's new IGTV. Now for a start, has anyone actually seen it yet? Have you been watching it yet? Have you started using it yet? Just give me some comments if you have. I've only uploaded a couple of videos to IGTV just to test some stuff out. Chris Stone's in the house. Chris, you're going to, like, as a director, man, and a filmmaker, I know Chris is probably already over this already. You're going to want to use IGTV like a lot for your scenes and your showreel scenes, mate. I'll tell you why in a second. Have you started using it yet, Chris? I don't know if you have. Gemma says she's seen it. Chris says, yo. So yeah, let us know if you've already started to use it or not. Because I don't think many people have, because they're probably like, oh, they're overwhelmed and they just don't know how to use it effectively. So there's a slide up about sharing it. We've done all the shares. Keep sharing this broadcast to do me a favour if you would. But here's the first slide. On the 20th of June 2018, Instagram launched IGTV. So it's 8 days old. It's literally just 8 days old. I wanted to do this broadcast on Monday night, would have been even newer. But as it stands right now, 8 days old. And as I got on the slide there, for those listening on the audio experience, it says, I know you're probably thinking, so what, right? The last thing I need is somewhere new to post and watch videos online. Didn't even know it existed till just now. I was definitely checking it out then. Right, brilliant. Well, stay on this broadcast. Let me show you around it before you check it out, because it's going to be a lot easier for you. So tonight, yeah, I want to show you exactly why you actually do need this new functionality, right? And why, as an actor and creator, right? It isn't just for actors, but this is creators. If you're creating anything, maybe you're a director like Chris is on here, you're a filmmaker, you're a producer, a writer, maybe you're just in the voiceover industry, you can still use this. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you've got online businesses. You're going to want to use this, okay? And it's going to, I think it could genuinely revolutionize the way you distribute and consume content online as well. Who got really into Instagram stories when they started bringing those out? They're like the 15-second videos you can attach to your profile on Instagram, and people document their entire day with these. Literally every activity they do, they'll be posting to their Instagram story. Instagram stories get so much more attention than Instagram posts. I don't know if you have a look at your own analytics in your Instagram account, but if you're posting a normal post to your wall, you'll get roughly 10% engagement. That's kind of good. So if you've got 100 followers, 10 likes on your picture will be good. Or if you've got 1,000 followers, 100 likes on your picture will be good. On Instagram stories, you'll be getting like double, triple that. If you have a look at the bottom of your Instagram stories in the bottom left, and I'll show you this in a minute, it will show you the eyeballs of people who have actually watched your story. You'll end up with a load more people watching your stories than you do actually a post on Instagram. And Instagram TV is an extension, really, of those stories. So it's a way you're going to get way more attention for your work. Mark's here as well. Good evening, Mark. Let me tell you a bit about IGTV. So, yeah, IGTV is still very, very new. Like I say, it's 8 days old. It's emerging Never had anything quite like this before, and I'll tell you why. Let's have a little look at what it is, okay? What it is, basically, it's your own YouTube-style video channel that's connected to your existing IG accounts. Now, when you go into your account, if you've never used IGTV before, you'll see some new icons, and I'll show you in a second how you can set up your own channel. It's like 3 clicks. It takes like no time at all to set up your own channel. Now, this is one of the big things about it. It allows you to upload videos that are up to 1 hour long, right? So there's no more 60-second limit that there used to be on Instagram. Me and Chris Stone's watching now, we used to, you know, kind of coach actors on, well, he would edit reels called Insta Reels, which are like 60-second videos of, you know, of your show reel. Very, very cut down versions, because that's all you could upload to Instagram. That limit is now gone. You can upload videos up to 1 hour long, right? This is the interesting bit, okay? The videos are vertical only, i.e., right, the way you use your phone. So I'm only small on your screen right now, but literally these videos are designed like a standard video on its side. So they're vertical videos, how you use your phone. There'll be no more turning your phone on the side to watch these videos. And that means that videos are going to have to be shot in a different way or edited in a slightly different way. And we'll look at that in a minute. But it's the first video platform on the planet that's built for the way we actually use our mobile phones. Okay, and I know people have shied away from vertical video in the past because they're like, well, you know, this doesn't look like video that's on my TV. This isn't right. Well, you know what? Things change. We move on. And vertical video is definitely going to be a big thing in the future. You're going to see huge brands, even TV shows shot on vertical video, I'm sure. You can access IGTV from both the standard Instagram app and a brand new standalone app as well. So if you go into the App Store now and just search for IGTV, you're going to find a brand new app by Instagram, which is actually well, it's practically exactly the same within the standard app as it is from the standalone one. But it's just a place where, you know, if you're like, actually, I want to watch some longer videos rather than just get this through Instagram, I can actually go directly to the main IGTV app and I can search for stuff on there. You can view videos straight away from people you follow, and you can discover more through searching and watching suggested videos. So there's a few tabs that I'll show you when I share my screen with you. I'll show you the tabs so you can discover videos, and people can discover you, more importantly. Anyone can be a creator, all right? And you can upload videos from your phone directly or from a desktop web browser now as well. So if you're editing videos on your computer, then you can upload them from your computer as well. They don't need to be on your phone, because that can sometimes be a little bit of a rigmarole getting stuff onto your phone, and likewise to upload it from there. So there's some of the main points. I'm going to show you around Instagram TV. So let's have a look. If I jump back on camera, you should be seeing me. And now, apologies for those who are on Periscope and Twitter, because I'm not going to be able to read your comments while I'm doing this, because I'm going to be in the actual Instagram app. But you should be seeing my phone on your screen now. Let me know. I'll give you like 30 seconds. Let me know if you've got that. It'll pop up on the screen. It'll be next to my head on the left-hand side. Hopefully you can see that, and it's on Instagram. There's a Hollyoaks post at the top with Auntie Camilla. I haven't watched Hollyoaks in a little while, but hopefully you can see that. I don't know if my comments on Facebook are coming through in the right order, if I've labelled these to come through in the proper order. Let me scroll through. Chris says he hasn't heard of Instagram TV yet. Chris, honestly, mate, this is the way forward. Let's have a look. And Gemma says she's only just got into Instagram stories. Well, this is a big extension of stories, so you're going to be loving it, Gemma, if you use stories. Right, so you should be seeing my my Instagram page here, basically. And what you'll see, top right-hand corner, next to where your direct messages come in, so you can see that's blue because I've got 2 direct messages I haven't read yet. Next to that now, you'll see that TV icon just to the left of that. If you click on that, that's going to take you through to Instagram TV. So I don't know who this is. This is just someone who's just popped up on Instagram TV. This woman here. And you'll see there's this. This is all new content from people that you follow. So there's top bloke Lewis Howes. You'll see content from him. And see how it's vertical. So this is like the full screen, right? This is him shooting it on his phone. But you can edit video in this format as well. So you don't have to do it from your phone. You can do it from from any camera and just edit it in post-production. Let me go through. There's iJustine. These are all just different people that I've followed. Gymshark is a guy who's got an amazing gym brand here in the UK. And these are the first people who are putting stuff out on IGTV. You'll see some other some tabs there. You've got a following tab. We've got a popular tab where you can just have a look at what's popular right now. And then you've got continue watching. So that's videos that you've not watched fully yet. Who's this? The Secret to Success. Steve Bartlett. He's a good bloke. So you'll see there, that's even subtitled at the bottom, but it's been subtitled specifically for vertical format. Okay, what a lot of people, do, and I've done this to see if it would work, is I've cheated it a little bit by editing into a vertical video. If I pull my channel up, a standard size video. So you'll see here, this is a vertical video, but I've actually edited this on my video editing software so that the actual video itself is just a regular style video in the middle of the vertical one. And you can use the space at the top and the bottom to give messages out. So I put there, see more at youtube.com/watchross. That's a little section from one of the vlogs that I've followed. So that's how you can, that's how you basically navigate the app. When you first go into it, when you haven't created a channel, I don't know if you can see, but you can see my little blue avatar there in the middle on the right-hand side. When you click on that, that will then that'll be a little cog, and it'll say Create Channel. And then you just press that, and literally press a couple of other buttons, just follow the instructions, and you will then create your own channel for Instagram. So you don't have to, do anything bar press a couple of buttons. Here's Gary V. He's got some exactly. You see, these are already people who are 8 days in are creating video that's actually designed specifically for vertical. They're not doing the cheating way like I did a minute ago. They're actually creating video that's properly designed to take up the full screen. And that's what people are going to have to start thinking about outside the box, how you're going to do that, whether you're going to shoot video on your phone or you're going to edit video specifically where the subjects of your video, I guess, has got to be in the middle of the frame all the time. So you've got to be clever about how you're going to put videos together. Maybe if you're shooting stuff, narrative stuff, films for Instagram, which I'm sure people are going to start doing because nobody's going to have done it yet. It's a brand new platform. This is like your chance to get in before anybody else and start creating that sort of content in this new way. Facebook own Instagram. This isn't going anywhere. This is going to be massive. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to put the presentation back on. And just like we're going to go through just a few ways that I think people can kind of use this, and I want your like opinions on it. Really, what you would use this for, or stuff that you would want to be posting to this, because you should be. Honestly, there's like, well, you'll see in a second, the stats for people who use Instagram in the acting industry are pretty staggering. So let's get this presentation back on. I'll just show you a couple of things. So why is IGTV important for actors? Well, more than 500 million people use Instagram TV. Well, just Instagram, but we'll be using Instagram TV every single day, right? And that's a lot of potential attention for your work, okay? So you might be like, oh, no one's watching my stuff, or, I'd like to get more views on whatever content I'm putting out online, my reels, some short films, whatever it is, a web series. This is an incredible place to start posting that stuff. You've never been able to do that before, but if you've just got it on YouTube, start bringing it over, putting it on Instagram. 500 million people, 500 million freaking people every day use Instagram. I'd estimate as well, I've been going through my followers list and stuff, I reckon about, at the moment, 60% of the acting industry, the big players, hang out on Instagram. And we're talking actors, directors, casting directors, producers, writers, etc. Twitter's probably still the biggest place for the acting industry because it's been around the longest. But Instagram, with it being so freaking visual, as I put in the third point on the slide there, Instagram's the most visual social media platform out there. That's why, people are moving over to it. And chances are, this is a great thing as well, if you're going to start an Instagram TV channel, is you probably already have a following on Instagram, okay? So you're hitting the ground running with IGTV. It's not like you're going, oh, here's another social media platform. We mentioned Vero a few months ago, and it looked like Vero was going to pop and become a big thing. It doesn't look like that's going to kind of happen anymore, but that would have been starting from scratch to get a following on Vero. You would have been starting that from nothing. Instagram, I'm pretty sure, who's on it already? I'm sure isn't everybody on it? Freaking hell, surely to God. everybody must be on Instagram. I'm going to reload the page on Facebook to make sure I'm getting these comments in the right order, because they were coming through in a really weird order there. So yeah, let us know if you're already on it, and follow me, and I'll follow you back as well. But yeah, you're going to be hitting the ground running with IGTV. This is the first time you can upload your full show reel to Instagram. Like before today, you've never had that opportunity to do it before. You were always limited to those 60-second videos. So that's why IGTV is important for actors. You can actually put your full reel on now. You could upload a trailer or even a full short film. Short films are way less than an hour. Nearly every short film, you get into a feature when it's over an hour. So you could upload an entire film if you want. If you're like, I want to get more eyeballs on this. Here's a film I made 2 years ago. I'm making a new film now, but nobody really saw my first film. Get yourself on IGTV, upload the full thing to that, and then start, sending people, towards that. You can link to it in your bio, for instance, so people can go and watch it on Instagram whilst they're in the app. IGTV allows you as well working links in the description of your videos, which can lead your viewers to other places on the web. Now, this is the first time you'll have had this as well, because previously, to have a working link in a post on Instagram, it was impossible, basically. You couldn't do it. You had to have over 10,000 subscribers on your channel, on your Instagram profile, and you could then use the swipe up function on Instagram stories. That was the only way you could link to particular places on the web, unless it was that link that sits in your bio. But you're going to want to link to many different places. You're going to have one link in your bio. This is now the first time where you can include a link in the description of your video on IGTV and send people all over the place. And I'll go back into the app in a minute. I'll show you that. I'll show you how that works, and where you can put those. And yes, I put there, for example, your trailer could include a link to the full film on Vimeo. Maybe, you want people to go and watch it in its original format on Vimeo. Create a trailer specifically for IGTV with a link in the description that sends them to the main, full version on another platform. So what other things could you post to IGTV? And I want your input on this, because I don't know. I mean, I was racking my brains before going, right, okay, what kind of things now would actors or creatives want to put on IGTV? And there's absolutely, literally anything you want, to be honest with you. But here's a few ideas that I had. So obviously, we've got your full show reel. Okay, you could, and I'm thinking about doing this as well, create a video, because you can obviously just create a video of, static slides or other things that are going on, and then put your voice reel to that. So you could create a video of your full voice reel, and you could then put that on Instagram as well. That's something that, I definitely have a look at doing myself. I do a lot of animation, kids animation. I'm doing a big one for CBeebies at the moment. I could create a montage of lots of the animated characters that I play, whack that into, a 2-3 minute video, get that on Instagram as well. And obviously you're going to have fans of the shows that you're doing on Instagram as well, so you can tag the actual show in it itself, because the show has probably got an account on Instagram as well. Behind the scenes, I love seeing this behind the scenes footage of your latest film or show or web series or whatever it is you're doing. Can you post live footage, says Dawn. That's something that they say they're going to mix into the equation, Dawn. So live footage on Instagram at the moment, you can go live on Instagram, and that stays in your Instagram story. It can be as long as you want it to be, but that stays in your Instagram story for just 24 hours. You can download that and then re-upload it to IGTV, but you can't do that within the app. You would need a different piece of software. I do that sometimes via my Mac. I download the Instagram live broadcast that I've done, edit it, and then now you could then re-upload that to your IGTV. But I'm sure Instagram at some point will just bridge the two, so you'll be able to then post that Instagram live to IGTV, and it'll stay there forever, because all your IGTV videos, they don't expire. This is like YouTube. They stay on there forever. So I'm sure they will bridge the gap between IG Live and IGTV as well. But yeah, behind the scenes footage, I've been watching stuff. Have you seen the behind the scenes footage of The Greatest Showman? Keep watching stuff like that. Hugh Jackman telling stories about, he had this operation on his nose. I think he had skin cancer on his nose, didn't he? And he was told not to sing in the rehearsals, but he just couldn't help it at one point. And they just show you all the behind the scenes stuff, and it's brilliant. It's just so good to see something as spectacular as that, and it's very, very early stages. So if you're starting off and you play, for instance, Petch, my cameraman for Watch Ross for my vlog, he's doing a play at the Greater Manchester Fringe. He's been rehearsing for that for like 5 weeks. Other actors are going to be interested, aren't they? Surely to God, of seeing the rehearsal process. If you haven't put on a show because you're a bit scared of putting on a show, and then another actor's out there on their IGTV channel showing behind the scenes of exactly how they are putting on their show and the process that are going into it, I'd watch that. That's eyeballs on. You don't then know, you don't know if then, that gets shared and then a casting director ends up looking at that and then they go, actually, this show looks really interesting. They come along to the show. Boom, you get auditions out of that. And so behind the scenes stuff, I think, is really interesting. It's kind of reality, isn't it? How-to videos. I've posted quite a lot of these on actsonthis.tv. So I've posted how-to videos where I've shown people how to create their first voice reel, how to self-tape, etc. And they're some of the most popular articles and videos that I've ever done on actsonthis.tv. And it's just nice to help other people out. If you've got a skill and you're an actor and you're utilising it and it's doing well for you, you should want to share that. Spread the love. But yeah, how-to videos prove massively popular. Help other people out, and then you don't know what other people will offer you in return. I thought this before as well. Invites, right, to your next show or showcase. Now, what you can do. Let me bring my phone up on the screen again, because I thought this would be quite cool, right? You could film like a 3-minute invitation, right, and that could be done just on your phone, inviting people to let me bring the camera up. Where's my phone? Here it is. Oh, that's you lot on Periscope. So let's go into Instagram. You could say, for instance, film a 3-minute like invitation to your show, to your play, to your showcase, etc., etc. And then you're going to be sending that out. You could send that out via direct message on Instagram. If you follow the casting directors and writers and producers, etc., who you would want, you can actually just send that out. So you can get, if I go into my video here, and I just click, you can't really see very well, but bottom left-hand corner, I've got these 3 dots. I can click there. See, it says copy link. I can just copy that link, and then I've got the link to this video. All you need to do is just whack that in a direct message to anyone you want, and it will just take them straight to IGTV with your invitation going, hey, thanks ever so much for, clicking that link. Want to invite you to my show. It takes place on the 18th to the 21st of July. Here's some of the behind-the-scenes footage of it. Boom, that looks good. Why don't you come along? Tickets are free. Just DM me back. Good, yeah? I think that's a pretty good idea. I was like, that's, and just invitations to other things. Could be events, doesn't have to be, plays and that sort of stuff. You could do that for anything. If you're an entrepreneur and you've got a product to sell, this is how you could sell it. Give people a demonstration video direct in their direct message that opens up in Instagram. It's the first time it's ever been available. You could have done that previously, but they would have had to go to a different site. You could send them a YouTube link, etc. Here, it's now seamless. It will just open up in Instagram, the very app that they've received the message on. So that's pretty cool. Just what about a vlog? Loads of people, since I've been doing my vlog, have been getting in touch, wanting to do a vlog, but they're massively overwhelmed because they're like, I don't have all the equipment and I don't have the money to buy a posh camera, etc., etc. Now you can just vlog like on your phone, and yes, you've been able to do that with Instagram stories, but only for 15 seconds at a time. And people get a little bit, frustrated trying to film their life in 15-second sections. You can now, film that in 2-3 minute sections and then just post your videos, your daily vlog if you wanted to do that. Again, it's a little bit like behind the scenes of your play, but behind the scenes of your whole life. And I know from doing my vlog, people are interested in that shit. Like, you might think you don't have an interesting life or interested enough to do a vlog. But your life is so unique that it's no one else's life, so people are interested in that stuff. Don't do yourself a disservice by thinking, it's just no point. I like the thought of uploading short films to IGTV, says Lana. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just going to make people think a little bit differently about shooting short films, Lana, as well. I'm sure people will start shooting stuff exclusively, what will be classed as vertical first. They'll be shooting stuff for vertical video, no longer for video on the side. They'll shoot exclusive stuff for IGTV, and I just think that really interests me. as to where that's going to take us, where we're going to go with that, because there'll be just, people getting very, very creative. I think that's interesting. I tried to upload an IGTV video to see how it goes, and I seem to have more views from my stories than TV stuff. I think it is just because the TV stuff, like we say, is just 8 days old. People just don't even know it's there yet. If people haven't even updated their app in the last week, they won't even have that symbol on it yet. To get that symbol for IGTV, you must update your app as well in order to be able to see that. So that's a vlog of your daily life. I thought interviews as well. Interviews with fellow cast members. If you're doing a show or you're doing a play or you're doing a web series or whatever, that's interesting. That's what I do on Acts on This all the time. It's freaking interesting. You don't have to be famous, though, to interview somebody, you don't have to get a famous guest on for people to want to watch it. Like I said, everybody's life, like with the vlog, is interesting. Get fellow cast members on IGTV, give them a little 5-minute interview about how their career's going, what they're doing, how they got the part for the show that you're doing with them, etc. That's interesting. Film and theatre reviews are massive on YouTube. When a film comes out, brand new film comes out, go watch it, whack up a review the minute you come out of the cinema. A 5-minute review, you talking to your phone at the cinema, finger on the pulse. Here we are, one of the first reviews out on IGTV. Same with theatre. That'll get a shitload of hits because people will be searching for the title of that film, and you can obviously title your video on IGTV as a title of that film. The search functionality of IGTV at the moment is very limited, but I'm sure it will get better. I'll show you that in a second. I thought the same for workshop. If you're an actor, workshops and acting class recommendations. Again, this is all about contributing to the community, helping other people out. If you've been to a great workshop, you're like, this was fantastic, other actors should go to this. I'm sure, if that workshop is on Instagram, they'd be massively grateful of a review and a shout out on your IGTV. They might even ask you back and give you a free class. You never know. Same with, like I say, there with acting class recommendations as well. A lot of people put self-tapes and they film self-tapes on their phone. So you might go, you know what, I'm going to film some self-tapes. Don't put the ones online that are actually real jobs because you don't want to, you don't want to be putting scenes out there that haven't been shot yet for real TV shows because you would probably get into a lot of trouble for that. But, for practice, if you want to just film a scene as a self-tape, whack it up on your IGTV to get feedback. You can always delete it once you've got the feedback. You don't have to have it up there forever. That's one way, to sharpen your game. I sit and watch vlogs of Crusoe the Celebrity Dachshund. How do you say that make of dog? That breed of dog. Doing stuff like digging the garden. Vlogs are taking over, says Gemma. Yeah, honestly, if a dog's got a vlog, this is what I mean. People think that they have to be some sort of megastar to have a vlog. You don't at all. I just film my daily life and get a few interesting people on who I know. And the vlog's really popular. I'll show you a trailer for the latest episode in a minute. But yeah, that's, vlogging's a real thing that, like Gemma says, it seriously is taking over 100%. So yeah, film your dog if you want on IGTV. Get your dog a channel. I watched a thing before on TV where a police dog had his own channel. Had about 40,000 followers. This little police dog, PD Loopy or whatever he was called, I don't know. But I thought, yeah, as well, if you do comedy, a lot of actors also do comedy. Quite a few go to comedy events and stuff and they do stand-up. Vertical video, freaking perfect for stand-up, innit? Because just you on a stage on your own in the middle. So stand-up sets for comedians would be really good on IGTV as well. Ultimately, I put at the bottom there for the benefit of everyone on the audio experience who's just listening to this. You can post anything you flipping well like, right? Literally anything you want. They're just a few ideas that I had before. So to recap those, your full show reel, your full voice reel, or an animation reel if you've done a lot of animation. Like I've done quite a lot of animation. I create a reel of that. Put that on there. Behind the scenes footage of your latest films and shows, etc. Chris Stone, if he's still here, behind the scenes footage of you shooting your show reel scenes that you do, mate. Chris shoots dozens and dozens of show reel scenes a month. The best in the country. Show people how you do it behind the scenes without giving your secrets away. How-to videos to help other actors, invites to your next show and your showcase. Like I say, send that link out in a direct message. It'll open up straight away in Instagram. Vlog of your daily life, interviews with fellow cast members, film and theatre reviews, workshop, acting class recommendations, self-tape practice so you get feedback, stand-up sets for the comedians, anything you're flipping well like. There's so much opportunity, it's insane. Now, here's some ninja tips, right, to remember, because there's a few things that I've noticed in the short time that I've used this that will get you ahead of the curve if you know these things, right? All videos, like we say, must be shot or edited vertically. So if you're editing video, the normal resolution for HD video is 1920 across the top by 1080 down the bottom. So it's like an oblong, isn't it? Like a rectangle. What we're doing is we're flipping it over. So yeah, it would normally be 1920 by 1080. It's actually now 1080 by 1920. So you're just turning it on its side effectively. So if you're opening your video editing software and you want to edit a vertical video, just set your project settings to 1080 by 1920 and you will create then a canvas for this vertical size video. For better quality phone shoots, if you're like, you know what, I'm not going to edit this stuff, I'm just going to shoot stuff on my phone, I'm going to vlog on my phone, and I'm not going to edit this stuff on the computer, invest in a phone tripod. They're really cheap, but it just means you're not going to, well, A, get fatigue from holding the phone out in front of you. It's not going to be shaky. It's not going to give people motion sickness. It means you can just sit it down wherever you are and get a really steady, a steady, nice shot. You might also want to look at microphones if you're just going to use your phone. Look at Rode. They do some great plug-in microphones for iPhone that will give you really, really high quality sound as well. So definitely have a look at that. Now, here's something that's interesting. When you go into the app, let me show you again. I'll come back on camera and we'll go inside and I'll show you this. You can only see the first 2 lines of your bio, right? So let me show you how this works. If I go in here, might have to just turn this off and on again so you guys can see my phone. Let's have a look. Getting there. This is how you know it's live. Just got to close this down and just open this piece of software up again. Close. Oh, it's all opening up on my computer now. Give me a second. iTunes was wanting to come on then. Right, quick time. Let's do a new screen recording. And hopefully I'll be able to bring my phone up again for you. Here we go. Right, so iPhone. There you go. Right. So, when you go on IGTV, and we have a look in here, and we click on I don't know, let's have a look, following, and I just click on, there's Gary Vaynerchuk, let's have a look. Click on one of his videos here. In fact, where even is it now? Where is the bio? Maybe they've taken this off, because you could only see, there you go. So see on my profile there, let's do it on mine. You can only see the first 2 lines of your bio. Now, my bio is about 6 lines long, so I need to look at this, because if you can only see the first 2, you're going to want to make sure your first 2 lines are really interesting and don't repeat the same information and don't say anything stupid. So mine says creator of Acts on This TV and high performance coach. I'm probably going to change that so that in the first line of my bio, it definitely has the word actor and maybe acting as well. Because when you search on IGTV for videos and for people, it actually looks for, rather than the video title at the moment, what's in that bio. So if I click on this little magnifying glass and go search IGTV, and I search for acting, it's going to bring people up who've got acting in their either in their bio or in their username. So you can see here channels: acting resource guru, acting Indian dancing, singing, acting Chris, acting Irish, etc. Yeah, you're going to want to put what you want to be found for either in your username. I wouldn't really recommend changing your username though if you've got a big following, because people are going to know you for that. But definitely have the word you want to be discovered for in those first 2 lines of your bio. Otherwise, people ain't going to be finding you as easily. I don't know if they'll change this, so eventually there will be more than just the first 2 lines that you see there, and maybe it'll stretch across the screen a bit more. Apologies for those on the audio experience, you can't see this. You're definitely going to want to go to actsonthis.tv and watch the replay of this as well. You'll find it in the Facebook and Periscope replay section on the main website, actsonthis.tv. But that's the first little ninja tip there. You can only see the first 2 lines of your bio, so make sure it's freaking good, okay? What else have we got? Oh yeah, I've got that there. Include a keyword in those 2 lines to enhance your chances of being found. And yeah, and that's the tripod for your phone. Definitely get one of those. Let me show you the one that I've got. Tiny little thing. It's about 15 quid from Amazon. I'll jump on camera again, show it properly. Here it is, this little one. It's by a company called Joby, G-O-B-Y, and this is called like a Gorilla Pod. And it's got these little legs on it. I mean, you can twist these. You can wrap it around a bloody tree if you want. Hang your phone up on a tree, and your phone just sits in the top there like that. And then you just hang that off whatever you want, and you'll get a really steady, decent picture. Before, I used to do my Periscope and Facebook Live broadcasts like we're doing them now. I used to do it off my iPhone, and I would just have it on this little tripod in front of me here on my desk. They're great, super durable. They're about 15 quid. So if you're just going to get into this and you're just going to use your phone for now rather than editing specific footage, get yourself one of those, 100%. I just turned the screen black there. Apologies for that. I'm back on now. Press the wrong button. Now, like I said before, you can edit existing footage shot in a standard resolution, you know, like a normal rectangular resolution, into a vertical video. You saw at the start how I did that. I put it in the middle of the vertical video, and I did that via some video editing software, and then I exported it out. But, I mean, I want to start making exclusives just for IGTV. So exclusives, you know, shot for vertical video first. I think you're going to get a lot of people doing this. And you're going to see a lot of major brands doing this. And with it only being 8 days old, you have the opportunity to be one of the first actors on the planet doing this as well, putting your content out or shooting stuff. Chris Stone, interesting. Maybe you want to start shooting as a little test. Maybe we should do one. I don't know if Chris is still here. But Chris, if you are, why don't we shoot a scene, just a showreel scene, something short. We can do even improvisation, make something up, for vertical first. We could do that, and then we can do a showreel surgery and that's on this.tv and show people what we did. But I just know that people down the line are going to start doing that. They're absolutely going to start shooting video for vertical first. So if you want to be one of the first people to take advantage of that and stand out for doing that, then you're going to want to do that soon. I reckon a couple of months, you know, some people will have started doing that. So like I've got here on this slide, so I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Genuinely don't, but you can be assured. It's another thing, thinking a little bit further down the line, Instagram will monetize this. They absolutely will. At some point, i.e. they will give you the option if you've got enough followers and you're creating enough content to put ads at the beginning of your videos, sometimes in the middle of your videos, and you will start earning money from your channel on IGTV. Okay, you might have thought you were too late to get into YouTube. You're not too late to get into this because it's only just started. If you start putting decent content out in whatever niche you might be in, whether that's acting or not, or in a different business that you run, if you do it well, you could be one of the first people to earn big on Instagram. And I promise you this will happen. It's the only reason they will do this, is so that sometime down the line there's a monetization model and they can start earning revenue from it. So this is a chance to get in before a lot of other people. I want to end on a little quote by Napoleon Hill. Did a fantastic book called Think and Grow Rich. We've done it on the book club. Go to actsonthis.tv, look in the book club replay section, you'll find it. It's quite a few months ago. But he says the starting point of all achievement is desire. And I thought there's going to be a lot of people in here who will watch this and go, yeah, Ross, all right, whatever. Well, it's interesting that they're doing that, but I'll just consume content rather than create it. And there are two types of people in the world. There are consumers and there's creators. I think if you're probably watching this, or you're watching this on replay, or you're listening to it on a replay, you're a creator. I would like to think you're a creative, and that's why you're in this community and in my audience. You're watching this sort of stuff. So you've got to have a desire to create, and if you have, just start freaking creating, because, like, I don't know, I'm excited about this. I just think there's an opportunity here for people that hasn't happened before. It's a brand new style of video and video distribution. And I'm really, really interested, you know, to see and excited to see what people will create. So you've got to have that desire if you're going to want to achieve anything on IGTV. So that's kind of it for the little overview for tonight. I've got a little slide up there. It says, join me next time, Mondays, 9 p.m, Motivation and Mind Hacks, or the book club. Next week's obviously going to be the book club. But I'll jump on camera for a bit and we'll just chat about this for a sec if people want to hang around. And I just want to hear what you think, really. Let me turn my phone off there. Yeah, whether you're going to use it, whether you want to use it. Chris, if you're still on, would you you know, potentially shoot a showreel scene like this? The comments on Facebook tonight are not showing up for me properly. I keep having to refresh the screen to actually see them. Sausage dogs. That's a dash on the sausage dog. Bloody love sausage dogs. Yeah, anyone got any ideas of how they could start using this? Will you start using this? Is it something that you're like, actually, you know what, I'm going to wait and see how it pans out? IGTV, not ITV, I can't even speak, it's too hot. IGTV sounds brilliant, says Kim. And Lucy started using IGTV. I noticed, Lucy, you put some, I've not seen it on IGTV, but you cut together some of your Coronation Street stuff, I think, and put the scenes out. Was it, Corey, that you put out on Facebook? You would have to play around in the edit to get those in a vertical format, but you could definitely do that. I'd love to shoot a showreel scene in vertical, says Kim. Going to start putting more stuff out, says Lucy. I think you just got to. Honestly, you just got to start putting stuff out, and as much stuff as you can. I had a meeting with Daniel Edwards last night, the casting director. We went to have some food. He's going to be in my vlog next week on Monday. We did a little chat as well. And we were just talking about the people who win in the world. And the people who win are the people with the tenacity and like the grit to put stuff out constantly, like even when some weeks no one's watching, and there'll be weeks where you put stuff out on Instagram TV and you don't, and no one watches. I mean, when we first started doing the vlog, no one watches. I mean, at the moment on Watch Ross, youtube.com/Watch Ross, there's still only about 500 people a week watching. But when you think, you know, if you got 500 people and stood them outside your house, and they all came round to, I don't know, watch you on the telly. Or whatever. That's a shitload of people. But because it's not millions, sometimes people are like, oh, I'm just going to give up now. And they're not consistent. Consistency is freaking critical if you want to win. At anything in life, but particularly in the online world. If you're going to give up because you don't suddenly get, 20,000 views overnight, then you've lost already. I just found an app that can crop my videos, says Lucy. Okay, interesting. Well, let us know if it's useful for this. Post it in the Facebook group. In the Acts on This Facebook group. And if people are listening or watching and they're not part of that group, facebook.com/groups/Acts on This TV. Just missed a comment there. Someone said they were going to start using this to do some vlogs, which is awesome. I think I'll start using it to show my show production and behind the scenes things for the Fringe, says Kim. I think that's another awesome thing to do as well, Kim. Definitely. Vlog behind the scenes of your show. Ultimately, what I think people do with shows and why they sometimes don't get as many down as they want in terms of audience figures is they only start promoting it when they've finished the rehearsal process and they've got like 2 weeks or something like that to go. I think one way to create a buzz from the whole, like most shows like 6 weeks rehearsal, from the very start, from day one, is to create a channel like this on IGTV and just start, just start promoting from day one. Also going to drop stuff to promote Salvatus, which is a film I'm involved in. Interesting. Well, again, if we can help promote that for you, let us know in the Facebook group. Post a link. Don't spam it, but post a link to Facebook, and we'll get people getting their eyes on that as well. But yeah, there's just there's loads. There's just like loads of options and opportunity. With IGTV, I think that's never happened before. So interested to see how it how it plays out. I want to remind people, if you are watching my vlog as well, that I'm going to be doing a draw in July. It's nearly July now. It's 28th of June now. So in a few weeks' time, I'm going to be doing a draw where I draw someone at random who's subscribed to my vlog. And all you need to do is go to youtube.com/Watch Ross. And I'm going to give you 150 quid cash if you're a subscriber. I'm just going to pull someone out at random like I've done twice before. And that'll either, if you're an actor, I've got that, it'll pay for your Spotlight subscription. But you know what? If you just want to spend it for your holiday spends because it's the summertime, everyone's in a good mood, go and just spend it on sangria. Whatever you want to spend it on, entirely up to you. But yeah, go to youtube.com/Watch Ross to subscribe. Here's a 60-second clip of this week's vlog.
If you could tell people just one thing for life, what would that be then? Never, ever, ever get complacent.
I would probably say whenever you get the opportunity, talk to people about what your creative passion is, because I found I will speak to people and somebody always knows somebody who's interested in it.
Why am I stressing about so many little things when at the end of the day, who cares?
You've got to stop comparing your freaking clock with anyone else's, because you are on your own time. I'm on Ross time, you're on Petch time, Hop's on Hop time.
I feel like I've given myself a prison sentence.
You're going to get to your milestones when you're going to get to your milestones. It's no one else's business. The minute you start comparing where you are at compared to everyone else, you've already lost. Oh, some freaking good advice in this week's vlog. YouTube.com/Watch Ross. That's where we're giving out, basically. Really interesting question we ask. We say, look, if you could just give one piece of advice, just one, because everyone's full of advice, aren't they? What would it be? Just one piece of advice for life, for the world, for eternity. It's all you could give. What would it be? If you want to find out what we come up with and what we say, then check it out. Go and watch that vlog. And like I say, subscribe, turn notifications on. I get a new episode out every Monday. This Monday's episode features Sherry Lee Houston. She plays Izzy in Coronation Street. We have a good chat with her. And Line of Duty casting director Daniel Edwards. Have a good sit down, a good chat with him. Talk about all kinds of things: casting, diversity, disability in the TV industry. Just some cool stuff. And Daniel's hilarious. You should see him. He's so funny. Top bloke. Cast some of the biggest things like on TV and online now in terms of Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff like that. Top bloke. So that'll be out on Monday, 10 a.m. as well. YouTube.com/Watch Ross. So with that, I think my computer and everything's about to melt, including myself. It's so freaking hot, isn't it? I think it was like 31 degrees today. And in the UK, like, that's just rare, isn't it? How's everyone like putting up with the heat? I've not got any animals at the moment, but I used to have a dog, bless her, Annie. Orphan Annie, my dad found her at work, brought her home. She didn't like the heat like this. She's not here these days. She passed away many years ago, but bloody hell, she'd be hating it. So I feel so bad for the dogs out there in woolly coats. Yeah, how are you dealing with the heat? Hopefully not too badly, but it's set to get warmer. And remember, put sun cream on. I didn't the other day. Totally burnt my arms. They're a right mess. David Gallagher's here. All right, David. Unfortunately, man, you've just missed most of the broadcast. But good news for you is it's going to be available straight away on replay the minute I end this broadcast. You can watch it. Love the heat. Can't get enough of it, says Gemma. I'm not going to complain. I mean, we're just idiots in the UK, aren't we? We complain for everything. We complain when it rains. We complain when it's sunny. We complain when it snows. We're just never freaking happy. But I am happy with this in terms of, I'm happier with the sun than I am without it. So I'm not going to complain either. The walk to the gym in the morning, bloody beautiful, Gemma, across the fields. If you watch my Instagram story, and soon watch my Instagram TV, you'll see that. Thanks, David. He says, excellent. Yeah, you'll be able to watch the replay now, mate, in a second. But it's just interesting. We talked about Instagram TV, brand new platform that I just think everybody should be using. It will become massive, and it's only 8 days old, so it's it's an opportunity for people to kind of, jump on board really early. I'm very Scottish, slightly ginger and milk bottle white, so I'm a bit of a lobster, but I love it. I'm the same, Kim. I mean, I literally just go like from white, milk bottle white, to bright red, straight back to milk bottle white, because I'm half Scottish as well. My mum's got a bit of ginger in her hair. I don't have any ginger in my hair, but I get a proper ginger beard. I mean, my hair's dark. Look how dark it is. But my beard I can't grow a beard because it goes like Ed Sheeran ginge. That isn't a good look when you've got dark hair. I don't know how that happens. That's definitely some sort of like throwback to something weird, isn't it? I don't know, some genetic weird thing that's going on. So thank you. Appreciate you all for being here. Staying this long on a boiling hot Thursday night, and I'll be back on Monday. Yeah, this was a one-off on a Thursday night because I couldn't do this Monday because I had a kitchen fit around, and I'll do an update on the kitchen on Monday night as well. Sitting in the garden, working, loving it. It is pretty. Yeah, I mean, it is all right, isn't it, if you work outside on a laptop. I quite like doing that in coffee shops or working out on the apartment I've just bought. It's got a balcony, and it gets the sunshine in the afternoon. So that'd be quite nice. When I've not moved into that yet, but that'd be quite nice to sit out there and work if we keep this weather up for long. So thank you very much. I'm going to start winding this down. I always struggle to do this on Facebook. Apologies to those on Facebook now. I can't see your comments because I've closed the video down as I try and navigate my way out of this. It's always fun, this part. Only the diehard people stay on for this bit at the end. Just keep me company. Most people, I wouldn't blame you if you'd gone by now. Probably just me on my own. Let me have a look. Let me go in here. Facebook definitely need to make it easier to bloody end a live video. They don't at all. You've got to go through like 4 or 5 screens. I need like a producer or something like that, but I think I found it. Yes, I have. We're there. We're ready to end the live video. Sorry if I missed anything on Periscope there. Right, thank you so much. Massively appreciate you. Honestly, if I can do anything for you or help you with IGTV, please let me know. My Instagram is at Ross A. Grant or Act on This TV. Same on Twitter as well. Direct message me, tweet me, whatever you want. If you watch a tutorial on how you edit videos for IGTV so they're in the right format, then I can do that one night or something like that. Write an article and Act on This. I can do lots of different things. Just let me know what you want. I am here for you. And we'll hopefully smash it together. Don't forget to subscribe to the vlog, youtube.com/watchross. Might be giving you that 150 quid in July. Until next time, thank you. Thanks very much, Ebony Ray UK, for being here. And everybody else, really appreciate you. I will speak to you very soon, all right? Bye for now.